Hi, I'm Linda from English Learning Mind Map. Today, we will learn about educational pedagogy. Educational pedagogy. To cultivate erudition and facilitate mastery through educational pedagogy, teachers must use advanced methods to help students learn more deeply. Basically, we are looking at the best ways to turn information into real wisdom. Instructional scaffolding. Applying instructional scaffolding helps to bolster competence and bridge gaps by giving students the right support at the right time. In other words, we are building a safety net that helps learners reach higher levels they couldn't touch alone. Differentiated coaching. Using differentiated coaching allows an educator to tailor guidance and address variance in the classroom. Think of it as a custom-made lesson plan that fits the unique speed and style of every single child. Personalized feedback. Providing personalized feedback is essential to refine performance and clarify misconceptions after a task is finished. To put it simply, we are telling each student exactly what they did well and exactly how to fix their mistakes. Proximal development. Targeting proximal development is designed to stretch potential and optimize challenge by keeping work difficult but achievable. Essentially, we are making sure the work is not too easy, but not so hard that the student gives up. Peer mentorship. Encouraging peer mentorship is a fantastic way to encourage collaboration and model success among classmates. In short, we are letting students who understand a topic help teach those who are still learning it. Cognitive development. Focusing on cognitive development is the key to sharpen intellect and stimulate synthesis of new ideas. Basically, we are helping the brain grow stronger so it can handle more complicated and difficult thoughts. Metacognitive awareness. Building metacognitive awareness helps students to monitor thought and evaluate logic as they work through a problem. In other words, we are teaching kids to stop and think about how they are solving a puzzle. Self-regulated learning. Promoting self-regulated learning empowers a student to manage time and set goals for their own future. At its core, we are helping learners take the driver's seat so they don't have to wait for a teacher to tell them what to do. Critical inquiry. Engaging in critical inquiry is necessary to deconstruct arguments and verify claims in an era of fake news. Effectively, we are training students to be detectives who check the facts before they believe everything they hear. Socratic Questioning. Using Socratic questioning helps a teacher to prompt reflection and expose assumptions by asking deep, open-ended questions. To put it simply, we are using smart questions to make students dig deeper into their own minds. Curricular Integration. Effective curricular integration is used to unify concepts and contextualize facts by showing how different subjects relate. In other words, we are showing students that math, science, and history are all connected in the real world. Interdisciplinary Study. Promoting interdisciplinary study allows us to synthesize fields and broaden horizons across multiple subjects. Essentially, we are blending different topics together to give a clearer picture of a complex idea. Project-based learning. Focusing on project-based learning is a great way to apply theory and solve problems through long-term practical tasks. In short, we are letting students learn by doing rather than just reading from a textbook. Vocational Alignment. Smart vocational alignment helps to bridge sectors and prepare labor for the demands of the modern workplace. Basically, we are making sure that what is taught in school matches the skills needed for real jobs. Industry certification. Offering industry certification is a practical way to validate skills and boost hireability for graduating students. In other words, we are giving students official proof that they have mastered a professional skill. Assessment literacy. Strong assessment literacy is required to gauge proficiency and track evolution of a student's knowledge accurately. Effectively, we are making sure our tests are fair and show exactly what a person has learned. Formative evaluation. Using formative evaluation allows a teacher to inform instruction and monitor progress throughout the school year. To put it simply, these are ongoing checks that let the teacher know if the class is following the lesson. Diagnostic testing. Conducting diagnostic testing is the best way to identify weaknesses and pinpoint needs before a new lesson begins. In other words, we are checking what students already know so we can fix gaps early on. Standardized metrics. Applying standardized metrics helps a school to quantify achievement and ensure parity across different educational regions. Essentially, we are using the same measurements to make sure grades are fair for everyone. Summative benchmarking. Finally, summative benchmarking is used to award grades and finalize credit at the very end of a school course. In short, these are the final exams that prove a student is ready to move up to the next academic level. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more English lessons.